Well, I love meeting new people. And I probably get 200 or 300 requests a year to paddle with folks on rivers, folks I haven't met. And while I wish I could join them all, I just can't. But every now and then, it just all comes together.
So we should have about 15 people on today's run. We're gonna meet down here, drop the gear, go set the shuttle, and get on the river. Star of the show, Lizzie. She's the one responsible for all this. Good to see you.
I'm Alan.
You're Alan. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So she wanted to do a trip with us and kind of suggested this weekend. I said, let's go do the Lower Nolichucky. Then all these other fine folks have decided to join us. Graham and world champ Davis.
Yeah.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you. How you doing?
Been trying to get up with these guys for a while too.
Excited about
Davis is the future of the sport. I hear he's doing all kinds of awesome stuff on the river.
Yep.
Good to see you, man.
Pete,
You doing all right?
Doing great.
Right on. We'll be paddling with Dennis again. Good morning. World famous. How'd you sleep?
They got a little cold this morning.
World famous Johnny Atkins. How you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you. And of course, the River Queen, Dina and James. Of course, you know we got Austin. So I think if we can get Pete to stop talking, we can go ahead and set the shuttle and roll out.
And so our party was going to be 19 kayakers and 4 folks in a raft for a total of 23 on the river. Liz has been a big fan, a supporter of the channel, and she has gotten into whitewater kayaking this summer. And she has mentioned several times she would love to paddle with us, and she was going to be on vacation in the area, and the timing worked out perfectly. And come to find out, paddling with the River Kings is on Liz's bucket list. And that's an honor I've never had before, and it was a trip we just couldn't turn down.
Paddle slap! All right, good job.
Like that. Come on, take it.
I don't know what that is. You ready, Noah? Hey, that's a pretty boat. How long have you had that?
We had a big day planned with a big group, and it was the perfect river. Time to have some fun. Another reason for the trip was to give a chance for some of the guys like Adam here, Austin and Guy and some of the others to have kind of a nice season cap on a river they haven't been to that would be a little step up from what we've been doing. Some of these guys weren't quite ready for the Wilson and Tellico trip we did with Pete and Chafin and Kevin, and I wanted to get out there again with everybody, just have a good time. Also wanted to paddle with Graham and his son Davis. And of course, anytime you can paddle with the Borsiks, it's going to be a great day. And here you see me counting the group, making sure we have everybody. That's something, if you're going to be leading a trip, you got to make sure you got everybody. And James was also kind enough to procure for me a demo of the Jackson Antics 2, which I've been wanting to paddle. I forgot to move the seat all the way to the rear before they put in, and I had so much on my mind with the size of the group, I actually did not get a chance to really test the boat, although it was a very lively and fun river runner. Just below the first bridge here is the first kind of play spot, And here you see Davis trying to catch an ender, but the hole was just a little too shallow. But he's showing off what he's got, figuring out how this hole works. I surf a little bit on the right side. Also super proud of Adam for jumping in this surf hole, which was completely new to him as early as about a month ago. And here you see Adam getting in there with his stomper, seeing what he's got, rocking a little side surf, just kind of feeling out these holes in the boat. And that's what it's all about. You got to get in there and try. And you might spend some underwater time, but you got to try to learn. And the more you get in holes like this and play spots, the more exponentially quickly you will learn how to kayak. This is going to happen some, so just be prepared. Just roll up. Try it again. And here you go, Noah Borsick, world champ, was a little disappointed he did not bring his Axiom, which is a more playful boat, but he's doing a little surfing with the Remix 47 there. The kid is an absolute beast. Here's Graham throwing it down with the old guys. Again, this hole is a little bit small for some of these big half-slice boats, but it's still fun to get in there and see what you got. And I'm going to give the antics a try here. Surfs well. Try to throw a 360. It's not a play boat. So there you go. You're going to be upside down some, but the antics was really easy to figure out. Really good boat. I just need a lot bigger water to really bring this boat to life.
No? I can do a T-rescue if you need it. It's deep, you won't hit your head.
Here I'm offering some assistance to Evan if he ends up flipping to get him back upright, but he just wasn't quite feeling it today. Evan is just learning how to get his roll pretty solid, and there you see Noah trying to catch an ender there. But again, the hole's a little too shallow. But sooner or later, Evan's going to be able to roll like a champ, and you're not going to be able to stop that kid either. And here you see Davis showing off what a summer at the Whitewater Park will let you do. Very nice boat control, a lot of confidence, and pretty darn good for 3 or 4 months of paddling.
What? No.
Because if you get it up on there, it'll maybe push the stern down backwards. Go ahead, Adam. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yep, good stuff.
All right, Liz. It's the big one. I'll be right behind you.
We have arrived at Radio Wave, which is the marquee rapid of the run. I had never run this before, and I wanted to capture Liz going through here. And I will say she does not paddle like someone who's only been paddling whitewater for a couple months. Looks very confident. The run out to the Radio Wave Rapid is very swirly and very strong rapid, and it kind of splits left and right on that rock wall. And it posed a little problem. We had 3 swims, but the same thing that poses a problem to some presents a playground and an opportunity to others. And several of us spent about 30 minutes here just playing in the outflow in the rapids, having fun, messing around, getting pinned up against a rock, rolling up, looking like a beater, and just having a great time. And here I'm going to highlight some of my not so awesome moments. We were trying to mess around, seeing if we could splat this rock, and it would surge in front of the rock, and about half the time you could get it, and the other half the time you just ended up upside down, looking like an idiot. And the reason I'm highlighting these moments is because I want everyone to see that it's still a lot of fun, and you don't need to be afraid of trying stuff. The rock is not actually moving by your body that fast. If you do interact with it, just keep a good tuck position and you're going to be fine. And just jump in there and try things. And here you see Graham, Davis, and I are going to run up and rerun the actual rapid, because when following the crew down, we missed the best part of the rapid. and we wanted to give that another shot.
Oh yeah, backwards, you got it. Oh, what a pro! What a pro! Woo! We're still all here. Surf wave. Paddle, there you go. Good move. You get out of here. Just go right through this little booth. You got it, right through there. No problem. You're creaking now. All right, we're here on a rock bar. It's not really a gravel bar. It's definitely not a sand bar, but it's a good break spot. So now all 19 of us hard boaters and the 4 of us in the raft are gonna take a break, eat a Cliff Bar, and talk about how awesome Austin Wallace is. We're having a party on the beach here, taking a break, and Dina has requested an interview.
Yes. First of all, I'd like for you to notice that these new dry suits here, Kevin's modeling his, and here Austin's modeling his, and he looks cool, and Here you've got yours on, and my question is, did you have to get yours in kid size?
Oh man! Remember this moment.
It's payback for what you did to me.
Foul on the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct by Dina. Pulling a kid overboard while swimming from a raft. Half the distance to the takeout.
Right, that is the last time we're gonna pass. Yeah, I'd see Pete with his phone out. Delete.
I know, I'll be like,
Cut the feed. Having a good time. Y'all ready?
ready?
We ride! What are you pulling out of there, Dina? Are you altering the riverbed?
Yes! They loaded my boat with rocks.
Right into that.
That's not even cool. That's payback.
Love it.
Somebody's gonna be watching my boat.
Oh man. Apex predator. How's the roll? Oh no, Pete! Oh no, Pete! Woo! Good stuff. Pete, got your drain I got a skirt. Oh, Pete, don't get swamped. Pete, put your boat up right. Put your boat up right. Oh, he's got him. You got it. Paddle? Oh, you got it. Get through there, get through. Evan, feet up!
And as Evan's swimming, he's trying to kick off the bed of the river, or the bottom of the river there. And that's a no-no because a foot entrapment is probably the most likely hazard on a river like this, and possibly on any river. And that's when your feet go down between two rocks and the current wedges you and kind of gets you stuck, and it could be a massive hazard. When you're swimming, your feet should be on the surface of the water until you get out of current. And here Pete had a moment. He hates water in his nose, and when he flipped, he didn't have his nose plug on, and his instinct was to bail. And we had to talk about this later, and I tried to explain that the water's already in your nose. You might as well stay in your kayak and roll up, because he would have had no trouble rolling there. But just like everything else, kayaking is all about just getting over the instinct to do something that is probably not actually the right thing to do. Like when you're swimming, you might want to kick off the bottom of the river. Don't do that. Keep your feet on the surface and wait till you're in very calm water to try to stand up. When you're upside down, don't try to swim, try to roll. All those things are just something you're going to have to learn. And I got Evan to shore here. He did not have a dry suit on, and the temperature was right at the edge for not wanting to do that without a dry suit. And here you see Austin learning how to empty a boat mid-river for Pete. Did a fantastic job. And then we get Pete right back in his boat. With the dry suit on, of course, there's no penalty for swimming in this sort of water versus being freezing cold. And I was able to just focus on Evan, which was a good thing. Evan does have a dry suit. Unfortunately, the mailman did not deliver it on time. It was there the day after this trip. So it just highlights to go ahead and have the right gear if you're going to be doing some cold weather paddling. And you see Pete's all smiles while Evan's over there shivering to death trying to warm up. Unfortunately for him, it was at the end of the run. He would have been okay. He would have warmed back up anyway. But it's just better if you're warm and dry no matter what happens to you.
Thank you, Graham. All right, jump in. Let's paddle this out, get you warmed up.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh! You got me. I'm gonna run with him as we get him there. All right, I got Noah. How's the run, man?
It's pretty good.
And here he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Davis. Good stuff out there, man.
Yeah.
Strong paddler. He's looking good. That was fun.
It was fun.
He's strong, man.
Definitely look forward to doing it again.
Strong paddler. We'll have to go do some creeking.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure. Definitely do that.
Enjoy it
Enjoyed it.
again. Are you going to lunch?
Going to lunch.
Excellent. The world's best shuttle bunny right there. Missy Childers. Appreciate you running us around the country up here.
Anytime.
I'm getting up. A big fluffy hug from world famous Ken. They're not gonna be able to eat with us. They're peacing out. We'll do it again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh, entertaining.
Oh, you do the upper nanny.
Upper nanny.
Let's go.
Boats we've never paddled
Let's
before.
go the upper nanny. Let's
and
go.
hand paddles. The
If we're gonna
crash
do the
gates.
nanny right, let's do the nanny right. Come
Upper
on.
and lower.
No, not the girls section.
Okay.
Yes. Let's go where the men roll. Come
Oh
on.
my God. Can I take my raft? I need a high end raft.
You only wish you paddled like a girl.
I've got myself in trouble again.
Yeah, again.
Look, she's keeping me in line. Appreciate everybody paddling. It was fun. Yep. Good day on the water.
He's so sweet.
It's the one kid that she hadn't tried to drown yet.
We are here at Steph and Andy's Pizza Plus. And big shout out to Liz for treating us all here tonight. And,
Appreciate that.
Pretty good. This is the meat extravaganza I'm sharing here with Kevin. How is it?
It's hot.
You got the what?
Special.
Is that a small or medium?
Small.
So yeah.
Thank you, babe.
You got the tofu?
No.
Barbecue chicken. Dinner was a success. Tell me about your swim.
Very, very not fun.
Was it
What one word to describe your swim?
Painful.
Painful. Was it warm?
Cold.
So I believe that's the end of the day. We got the crowd here. Bellies are full and we're about to head home.
And so we made some new friends. And as Liz and Alan drove away, I was happy to help her check an item off her bucket list, and I was honored to be a part of it.